morning and Happy New Year, everyone. I invite you to rise in body or in spirit, turning in our gray hymnal to number 352, Find a Stillness, as we sing together in the gray hymnal, number 352.
Good morning, and welcome to the First Unitarian Universalist Congregation of Ann Arbor, a home for liberal religious seekers since 1865, and in all those years, we have worked tirelessly for social justice and against oppression in all its many forms. I am Barbara Lynn, one of our congregation's lay worship leaders, here to greet you this morning and invite you into our circle where all are welcome. Whoever you are, wherever you may be, and whatever brings you here, we embrace you in the fullness of your being. It matters that you are with us. I have a practical note for those of you watching the live stream. You will need 2 pieces of paper, something to write with, a small bowl or glass of water, and something to stir it with. We will be using these in our ritual later, but you might want to gather them now. And if that went by you too quickly, I will say again, 2 pieces of paper, a pen or pencil, a small bowl of water, and something to stir it with. If you are new to us, on this, the first Sunday of the new year, thank you for joining us in this liminal time, a time marked by both leave-takings and new beginnings. May you find a new beginning here among us. If you're here in person, we invite you to join us for a welcome session held right after the service in the Redmond Room. And once you exit the sanctuary through these double doors, the Redmond Room can be found to your left as you enter the hallway. Friendly folks will greet you there, ready to speak with you about our faith and to ply you with donuts and coffee, should you so wish. If you are a newcomer in the live stream, know that our circle extends to include you. Please, Introduce yourself in the chat so others may greet you, and consider filling out our newcomer survey to be found at UUAA.org/newcomer survey, so we can get to know you better. The new year is upon us, a year that stretches out before us in all its promise, mystery, and uncertainty. We have passed through a difficult year in the shadow of powers so cruel, so reckless, and so bellicose that words cannot adequately express it. This is not hyperbole. Just yesterday, we awoke to the news that our forces had invaded another country. Even as we reach for courage, even as we raise our voices, it is hard not to feel battered and afraid. This is why we come together, why we are here, granting each other sanctuary and welcome and belonging. Let us take a collective breath and rest for a moment in the comfort we find in each other. May the path we are forging, one of resilience, solidarity, and hope, carry us into the days ahead with love and purpose and joy. For this, we are gathered in community. We are gathered for worship.
For me, the flame of this chalice invites me into stillness. Even though the flame is not in itself still, if you watch a lit candle, there is always movement. And when I focus on the flame, it invites me to move slower and to breathe more quietly. Today, as Barbara lights the flame of our chalice, a symbol of Unitarian Universalism, let's notice how the flame is both active and still. Let's notice how it invites us into this space, preparing us to share time with each other. Let's feel how it connects us to other Unitarian Universalists around the world, around the country, and in nearby communities, where those watching on live stream are also lighting their chalices. And if you are watching right now, please consider writing in the chat where your chalice is lit. So let us join together in speaking our chalice lighting words. We light this chalice for the light of truth. We light this chalice for the warmth of love. We light this chalice for the energy of action. We light this chalice for the harmony of peace. Thank you. Foundational to what Unitarian Universalism is the idea of covenant. This is a faith built not around a single creed or a profession of faith, but rather around the idea of covenant, the promises we make to each other about how we are in relationship with each other and the world. It reminds us that we can always begin again in love when we fall short on our promises, as we have done and we will continue to do. But being in right relationship is so worth the effort it takes to get there. It is from that place that we can together continue the work of creating our beloved community. Whether you have this covenant memorized or you are seeing it for the very first time, all are welcome to join me as we say together, the spirit of this church is love, and service is its law. This is our covenant with each other, to dwell together in peace, to search for truth in love, and to help one another.
I put away Christmas yesterday, and it was deeply satisfying. Now, I know that some folks enjoy their decorated homes for many weeks, but I end December with a longing for a new beginning. After the dizzying whirlwind of the holiday season, I really love how calm and peaceful and clean my home feels without the tree and the decorations and the advent calendar and the stockings, etc., etc. The noisy rush is replaced with a quiet stillness. Time seems to slow down during these winter months as we wait for the spring thaw. But time never actually stops. Under the blanket of snow, there is continuous motion and growth. Even as the seconds continue to tick by, even as the Earth continues to spin on its axis, even as galaxies fly through space, and even as the universe itself expands, we can choose to pause on the inside. Even in the midst of constant motion, we have this opportunity to rest, to reflect, and to notice. In our story for all ages this morning, we see a child discover the gifts that time offers. How can we make the most of it, even in those moments when it feels too fast or too slow? In Time, written and illustrated by Marina Ruiz. Ready, steady, go. As soon as I wake up, the day jumps into life. Hurry up, breakfast is ready, Mom calls. Finish that quickly, we're late. The city is already awake and singing. Horns blare, sirens wail, and no one ever stops. People rush by, spinning, beeping, and running. I wish I could just slow down time, Mom says with a sigh. But for me, time passes so slowly. It goes tick, it goes tock, every second on the clock. When I'm hungry or bored, time seems to go on forever. How long can a minute last? I wish it would just hurry up. Mom loves to measure time, but how long is a bit? Or a little while? And what about just a moment? Sometimes time feels like chewing gum that stretches on for hours and days and years. I wish I could just speed up time. I would fast forward time so I could celebrate my birthday over and over and over. I would whiz through days so that I could jump from one holiday straight into the next. Oh, if only I could make time go faster. When stormy weather came, I would make it fly quickly over us so the sun shone again. That way we could plant tiny seeds outside and in the blink of an eye watch them grow taller than mountains. But I can't speed up time. So instead, I just wait. 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 But as I wait, I see things as I've never seen them before. A tiny snail leaving a trail and shrinking inside its shell, safe in his jewel-like home. A spider sitting perfectly still, perched in the middle of the web it spun. A magpie sitting on her eggs to keep them warm. A beautiful flower shyly opening its petals one by one. All of these things are waiting too. In the forest, I stare up at the trees, their trunks towering up to the sky. As the wind stirs, whistling through branches and leaves, I hear them whisper. We had to wait to grow mighty and strong. Just like you, we were once little before. But time thickened our trunks and lengthened our roots. Now, when storms come, we can dance with the wind. Down at their feet on a blanket of leaves, there are others who wait too. As I get closer, I can hear them mutter in their sleep. Soon spring will be here, but until then we'll lay cozy and warm, saving our strength while we have beautiful, magical dreams. Even further below, where no light can reach, I stumble upon an enchanted place. Although this dark cave seems quiet and still, in a deep song I hear it murmur. Everything around you took time to grow, drop by drop. Time gifted me with sparkling sculptures, constantly changing for thousands of years. If you wait long enough, rocks can turn into sand. Trees can turn into forests. But long before there was a forest, a tree, or even a sapling, every tree was just a tiny little seed, waiting for the perfect moment to sprout up and say hello. This very moment. A moment when I wish I could just pause time. The end. Once a month, we reach beyond our own concerns to share our collection with a community group working to bring about the world we envision. Today's recipient is Habitat for Humanity of Huron Valley, a group with deep ties to this congregation. And here to tell us more is Leah Tessman, Habitat's Director of Grants, Corporate, and Faith Giving. Please welcome her warmly.
Good morning. For more than 35 years, Habitat for Humanity of Huron Valley has been a catalyst for stabilizing homes, families, and communities of low to mid-income in Washtenaw County. Through our home ownership program, we offer families like the Smith family, who UUAA supported last year, the opportunity to buy their own home at an affordable rate. The Smith family is a loving and resilient family of 5 who face significant challenges with housing instability over many years. The family had said, "Since partnering with Habitat, we have witnessed true community support and have been immersed in a sense of belonging. The warmth and generosity of everyone we have encountered has made us feel welcomed, safe, and thoroughly capable regardless of this challenge. Becoming homeowners through Habitat marks a new chapter for us, one filled with hope, opportunity, and stability." Habitat helps families like the Smiths by building affordable, energy-efficient homes with the help of volunteers like you, donors like you, and the partner families themselves. This isn't a handout, it's a partnership. Our home buyers demonstrate a need for affordable housing, live or work in Washtenaw County, and partner with us to provide sweat equity hours. This includes financial education classes and volunteering on the build site with us. We work with these families to keep their mortgage payments below 30% of their income. Often, this is when we help them with down payment assistance to keep that mortgage affordable. Since 1989, we've provided more than 280 new homes because of your help. But our work doesn't stop there. Our home improvement program and our community development initiatives ensure everyone has a safe and stable place to call home. We help seniors, we help veterans, and families of low income who already own their homes stay safe, warm, and independent. From critical repairs like asbestos removal to accessible bathrooms, Habitat reduces utility costs and improves the quality of life for those that we help. We also invest in neighborhoods. In Ypsilanti neighborhoods like West Willow, Sugarbrook, and Galt Village, Habitat is helping create safer, more connected, more vibrant places to live through our community development work. UUAA serves as the foundation of this impact. Because of your support, we are able to lift families up and strengthen neighborhoods. When you support Habitat, whether by giving, volunteering, advocating, or spreading the word, you're helping build not just houses, but a stronger community for all of us. If you're able, please stop by after the service and sign up for our January 24th workday or any of our future opportunities. We thank you so much for your support.
Thank you, Leah. We are so proud to partner with Habitat for Humanity. Every week, as we engage in the spiritual practice of our Sunday offering, we give voice to our gratitude through giving. When we offer our plate to a group such as Habitat, we are turning our gaze beyond these walls and out into the world. The act of sharing our collection elevates the ritual of our weekly offering, expands our circle of concern, and deepens our understanding of what it means to give. We have made it easy for you to donate. You may text UUAA to 73256 or visit uuaa.org/giving and select Share the Collection for the fund. Or you may choose the tried and the true and drop your cash or check donations into the baskets as the ushers make their rounds. Thank you for your generosity. Let us remember on this winter morning that with our gifts to Habitat for Humanity, we offer others the warmth of the hearth and the comforts of home. I invite the ushers to please come forward, as this morning's offering will now be given in love and received in gratitude. Allison, thank you. And as our ushers now come forward, I invite you to rise in body or in spirit as we prepare to dedicate our offering. Let us speak with intention as together we say, to the work of this congregation, which is weaving a tapestry of love and action, we dedicate our lives and these our offerings. Thank you. You may be seated.
We began our service by singing, "Find a stillness, hold a stillness, let the stillness carry me." It is my hope that we will find that stillness within ourselves this morning as we engage in 3 rituals, each allowing us some moments of quiet reflection. First, we will let go of the past. Then we will find stillness in motion. And finally, we will offer a blessing for the new year to each other. It is also my hope that this feeling of stillness that we experience here today will stay with you in the coming days, weeks, and in the new year ahead. So let us begin with our first ritual, a looking back before moving into the new year. For those here in the sanctuary, you should have a piece of thin white paper. This is dissolving paper. So if you need a piece, raise your hand and the ushers will bring some around. Yeah, keep your hands up. They see you. They're coming around. So be sure you use the white paper for this part. If you are joining us from home, please use any piece of paper you have. The thinner, the better. Have something to write with and a small cup or bowl of water nearby. Right now, the new year is calling us forward, filled with mystery and possibility. But even as we turn toward that potential, let's take a final look back at the past year and decide what will we hold on to and what will we let go of. Think about, what do you want to let go of from the past year? What do you want to release? Maybe it's a bad memory, a mistake, a limiting belief, an unsuccessful relationship. What's holding you back? What's getting in the way of you living as fully as you'd like to? I think almost everyone has some white paper now. Yes. So let's take some time now and write a word or a phrase or a sentence or even draw a picture on the white piece of paper. Nobody will see it except you. For those at home, when you are ready, please say silently or out loud, "I let go," and drop the paper in the water you have nearby and stir it around. If you don't have water nearby, that's okay. You can tear it up or hold it under running water later. And just take your time with this. For those of you in the sanctuary, we're going to take a moment to write, but then when you are ready, come up to the tables, to one of the bowls on either side. As you drop the paper in, you can say quietly, "I let go," or you could say that out loud. And there's no need to rush. Please allow space at the table for those ahead of you to finish before you approach. If you would like us to bring a bowl of water to you, we can do that also. Just raise your hand to let us know. So let's take a moment and continue writing.
If the past year held joy and growth for you, may that sweetness continue to bless you. If the past year held pain and bitterness, may you feel your burdens lifted. May each of us move forward into the new year feeling lighter, more peaceful, and feeling hopeful. In our story that you heard, the little girl shares with us the rush of life that starts at the moment she is awake. The day jumps into life and her mom is pushing her to finish her breakfast quickly because they are already late. The mom laments her own relationship with time, saying, "I wish I could just slow down time." While the girl at first wants to speed up time and is impatient with all the waiting she has to do. And after she realizes she cannot speed up time, she resigns herself to waiting more mindfully. And while waiting, she sees things she's never seen before because she is living in the moment. She is fully present to what is before her. I would say that she has found a stillness within herself. Now, I am a firm believer in stillness. It comes easily to me because I have intentionally practiced it for a long time. I recognize the role it plays in my life and in my work. I try to share the strategies for getting to that place with others, especially when I'm counseling those who are facing great uncertainties in their lives, possibly due to health concerns or relationship changes, or those who are overwhelmed by caregiving responsibilities. In the coming year, I know that we will all have to be able to find this internal stillness to get us through the daily news cycles, the political roller coaster we are on, the very real fear for the lives of many of our beloveds. A year ago at this time, we anxiously faced an inauguration that has since changed the course of history. And in the past year, indeed only in the past week, we have had moments when we felt wound up, anxious, unable to sleep, or unable to take good care of ourselves. We can't function well, we can't do the work we need to do when we are a mess. And I'll venture a guess that we also don't know exactly when we will most need some internal stillness to help get us through the messy parts.
And I hope that in our next ritual, you will find a new understanding of what stillness means. Now, often folks equate stillness to meditation, extended time sitting in an uncomfortable position, trying to quiet one's mind. Now, often internal stillness is equated with being motionless. Now, most certainly, you can find stillness in traditional meditation practices, which are wonderful, without moving. But that's not the only way. It's also about being present, being here, right now, and connecting our mind and our body and feeling a sense of renewal, of being restored physically, emotionally, spiritually, after having practiced it. It doesn't have to be a huge time commitment, and it doesn't have to be still. You can find stillness while knitting, while coloring, even while dancing. Now, I have recently started studying Argentine tango, not the flashy, showy kind of tango you might be imagining if you watch Dancing with the Stars. Please do not imagine me in that context. But rather the social dance of tango with its roots in Buenos Aires, danced by couples in social gatherings, not performances. It's a dance with a leader and a follower who are in essence having a conversation as the dance unfolds, improvised in the moment to the music the couple is experiencing together. It is about trust and connection and breath. I was reading about tango in a book in which the author describes the dance as a meditation performed by two who become one, united at the heart, seeking stillness through motion. And by heart, the author is referring to the dancer's centers, to that point of connection they have in a tango embrace. And calling tango a meditation, well, that rings very true to me. Dancing tango requires a commitment to being fully present to what is happening in the moment. It's not a looking back at what step I just missed or looking ahead to what step might be coming. It's hard work for me to sustain that presence. The dance has become for me a spiritual practice, a meditation, a time of stillness in motion. Do you have a movement-based meditative practice? If not tango, perhaps it's ecstatic dance or somatic dance. Maybe it's Tai Chi or Nia, or perhaps it is simply walking. In a moment, we will share a walking meditation practice, and I'll invite you into the practice with the spirit of curiosity and exploration. And as preparation, I'd like to read some excerpts from an article by the Zen Buddhist teacher, poet, and author Thich Nhat Hanh about walking meditation practice. He writes, "Many of us walk for the sole purpose of getting from one place to another. Now suppose we are walking to a sacred place. We would walk quietly and take each gentle step with reverence. I propose that we walk this way every time we walk on the earth. The earth is sacred, and we touch her with each step. We should be very respectful because we are walking on our mother. If we walk like that, then every step will be grounding. Every step will be nourishing. To walk in this way, we have to notice each step. Each step made in mindfulness can bring us back to the here and the now. Go slowly. Mindfulness lights our way, and we don't rush. With each breath, we may take just one step. We may have run all our life, but now we don't have to run anymore. This is the time to stop running. To be grounded in the earth is to feel its solidity with each step and know that we are right here where we are supposed to be. We can't be grounded in our body if our mind is somewhere else. In our daily lives, we may spend many hours forgetting the body. We get lost in our computer and in our worries, our fears, and our busyness. Walking meditation makes us whole again. Only when we are connected with our body Are we truly alive? Walking meditation unites our body and our mind. We combine our breathing with our steps. When we breathe in, we may take 2 or 3 steps, and when we breathe out, we may take 3 or 4 or 5 steps. We pay attention to what is comfortable for our body. Now, he continues to talk about how this practice can calm down the body or bring stillness. Our breathing has the function of helping our body and our mind calm down. As we walk, we can say, breathing in, I calm my body. Breathing out, I bring peace into my body. Calming the breath calms the body and reduces pain and tension. No matter what we do, the place to start is to calm down, because when our mind and body have calmed down, we see more clearly. When we see our anger or sadness clearly, it dissipates. We begin to feel more compassion for ourselves and for others. We can only feel this when the body and mind are united. Thich Nhat Hanh acknowledges that humans have limitations, that some may not physically be able to walk. There may be injuries or limited mobility. There are other ways besides walking to connect the mind and body to the same end. So we will begin our second ritual with several options for you. What is important is that you can find access to stillness through motion whenever you will need it. If you want to practice it through walking today, you can please feel free to join in. If not, you may observe how it works and try it when you are walking alone somewhere else. Walking may not be possible or easy or even preferred. Other ways to engage in this mindful practice today can be by tracing a pattern, like a spiral, on the palm of your hand, or maybe on your leg while you're seated. This connects your body and mind in a tactile way. For those on live stream, feel free to get up and walk with us in your own space, or try the option of tracing a pattern on your palm. Now, if you would like to try walking meditation right now, this is how it will happen. Stella is going to start over here in this corner, and with any of the younger folks, children of any age, can fall in line behind her and walk around. We're going to go in a big circle here. They're going to go around and head back. Anyone else, if you would like to do the walking meditation, you can join in the line following the kids and Stella. You can also choose to walk in the aisles or in a small circle. Use the space how it feels comfortable to you, okay? There is intentionally no music during this time. I want you to feel free to walk or move at a pace that fits your own body rhythm. Now, if you find humming to yourself might help you do this, that's okay. You don't need to follow the pacing of Stella and those ahead of you. So move around freely. As you finish, come back to your seats, and we will come out of this with some music later. So let's begin.
I'll sing to you, oh still my soul.
Thank you. The new year is often welcomed with noise, with fireworks, banging pots and pans, dropping a crystal ball, cheers and toasts at parties. I offer you this morning a quieter welcoming. The words of poet W.S. Merwin, "To the New Year." With what stillness at last you appear in the valley, your first sunlight reaching down to touch the tips of a few high leaves that do not stir as though they had not noticed and did not know you at all. Then the voice of a dove calls from far away in itself to the hush of the morning. So this is the sound of you here and now. Whether or not anyone hears it, this is where we have come with our age, our knowledge such as it is, and our hopes such as they are, invisible before us, untouched, and still possible. The new year has arrived. This is where we are. What hopes are there in front of you? What possibilities might open to you in the year to come? Take just a few moments to think about what is ahead for you. Close your eyes if you wish, be present in your body, and after a moment I will read the poem again. To the new year. With what stillness at last you appear in the valley, your first sunlight reaching down to touch the tips of a few high leaves that do not stir, as though they had not noticed and did not know you at all. Then the voice of a dove calls from far away in itself to the hush of the morning. So this is the sound of you here and now. Whether or not anyone hears it, this is where we have come with our age, our knowledge, such as it is, and our hopes, such as they are, invisible before us, untouched, and still possible. Now, I ask you to direct your thoughts to someone else who is here in community with you. What blessing can you offer someone else at this moment to carry with them into the new year? What words of hope can you offer? Please take a moment to write the blessing, this prayer, these hopes and wishes on the small piece of paper. When you are done, please fold it up, and then the ushers will collect them. They will be at the back door as you exit after the service. Please take a different one out of the basket as you exit and keep it with you in the year ahead. For those watching online, please write your blessing on a paper. If you're watching with someone else, you can share it with them, or you may type in the chat to be shared with all of those in the online community. So take a moment now to write your blessing.
Our closing hymn today comes from our new virtual hymnal, Sing Out Love, and it's called Be Still and Breathe. Now, as this will be new to you, I encourage you to simply listen for a moment or two, and as you feel comfortable, join in singing. The lyrics will appear on the screens before you. Will you stand as you're comfortably willing and able to join in singing Be Still and Breathe? Be still and breathe. Be still and be. Listen to heartache, listen to grief. Be still and breathe. Be still and be. Listen to gladness. Listen to gladness, listen to joy. Be still and breathe. Be still and be. Listen to anger, listen to hurt. Be still and breathe. Be still and be. Listen to beauty, listen to grace. Be still and breathe. Be still and be. Listen to you, listen to me. Be still and breathe. Be still and be. Be still and breathe. Be still and be. Be still and breathe. Be still and be.
Beloveds, be still and breathe. Be still and be. It is a new year, and this is where we are. Importantly, we are here together. May we begin this new year with a renewed sense of stillness to give us strength and hope as we face what is ahead, much of it uncertain. Know we have each other, we have this beloved community to support us on the journey. Go in peace, dear ones. Amen, and blessed be.